rolling, sound speeding, and action. Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing as well as I am. First things first, it's been like forever since I did any content, and this is because for the past 6 months I've been working on the project that you see in the background here. So we just completed phase 1 of the project, and now we are headed to phase 2, which is landscaping the place, fencing up. That's why you can see these lines that have been used for marking. Last week was also my birthday, and we decided to launch the first phase that day. How I'll describe this project, that this is a major project still in growth. I was thinking of the best way to tell you guys about this project, and I thought of it this way. For the people who have been coming to check out the place, there are 2 specific questions almost everybody asks. So I think that's the best way to explain by answering the questions. But before that, I pre-recorded this grand tour of the whole place. I wanted you guys to check it out. So it's 20 minutes since it stopped raining, and before I show you guys around the Hammock, I just wanted to give you guys the grand tour of the place. As I've said, we have finished phase 1, and phase 2 we are doing the landscaping, leveling, that is fencing, and that's why you can see the place has been marked out. I've used these strings to illustrate, and these laminated papers to give further illustrations. So yeah, we'll start from there. So the land is basically 23 meters by 19 meters this way, and if you're coming by foot, then this is definitely the place you're going to start with. So this will be gate A. I've divided the gates there at the end. There'll be gate B. Over there we'll have gate C. So this is the Damala Chillspot. Over there, right behind Hammock, there's a swing that the kids really love, and during the phase 1 actually allowed all the kids to come and play with it. But right now, when we're going to phase 2, which is landscaping, we're going to put up some planted grass. So we don't want the kids messing up with it. That's why I placed up a sign that the kids are not allowed, below 10 are not allowed without supervision. That is to allow the grass to at least grow well. Now when you come down here, right after gate A, we're going to have the proposed site for the main gate. So the main gate is going to be put up probably right here, a bit expanded of course, because of when a car is standing, maybe let's say here. But yes, this is basically where the main gate is, which is going to be going directly right above the chill spot. So this right here is the chill spot. We can see that there's a brick fire pit, 2 chairs that accommodate 4 people comfortably, but let's say 6 people wakifinyana. This right here is the vent for the fire pit. It helps with the air. This here is the kuni store. We should just show you guys here. Yeah, this is the kuni store. We cleared a bit the other night when my cousins were around. Here we have the swing that I was telling you guys about. The kids really love this swing, and yeah, once the planted grass is over with, they'll be allowed back in. This is the hammock, of course, the place to relax. This was the completion of phase 1. This other side of the chill spot is where I call the farm. Let me just show you guys right from up here going downwards. You remember this road? This is the one leading to gate A, the one we came through from the first time. Right here we're going to have the proposed site for the overhead tank. So I'm thinking of putting up an overhead tank here to help with water supply, and right below it we're going to have a store where we can keep the tools that are going to be used around the chill spot. Let's say a panga, a lawnmower, yeah, the essential tools. Here we're going to have the proposed site for duck keeping. I was thinking this side maybe fix up a good house for the ducks, and on this other side I left some space there so that the ducks can actually move to the other side. But I'm thinking of putting up a small ark here for the ducks, to cross over to this other side. Here is the interesting part. We're going to have here the proposed site of a duck pond. Now, since the ducks are here, they're going to definitely need a pond to play around with, so the pond is going to be here. That is visible right from the swing. You can actually see it from the hammock and from the chill spot there. So it's a really nice scenario. Now here is the proposed site of a dog house. Putting up a house here. Let's say over here we're going to have the feeding area where you can put up some feeding troughs where you can put the dog food there. Here maybe a dog house and a dog backyard here where you can chill. Fencing all over here with a chain link fence to help with the security. Here we're going to the proposed site for the rabbit keeping. From here, let's say this post up to the end, maybe put up a rabbit's place, a small field right here where they can graze. Consulted my cousin who had tried rabbit keeping, and he's told me that the greatest challenge was the food, getting the grass to the rabbits, because it was a big challenge. And so I've designated this place right from here, this place, for rabbit feeds. I'm thinking of planting some rabbit feeds here so that it will be easy just transporting them from there to the rabbit's place here. Now this is the last gate C, right here. That will be leading to the other side of the farm. So finishing up on the grand tour, the big man himself, this tree, I'm thinking of putting up here the big project in this chill spot, which is a tree house. So this is the proposed site of a tree house. This is the tree itself. The tree house is, as I've marked here with this the strings, is a 5 by 5 meter tree house, 29 feet high. It started raining on Saturday when I was recording, so I tried Sunday afternoon. It rained again. Yesterday when I came here, I didn't even start doing anything. It started raining, so today I couldn't risk it. I just arrived at the project site with Damala beast over here to record the last part, which is the top questions asked. The top question asked by almost everybody who visits the place is, what's the end plan here? What's the end plan here, Dave? And the most recent incident was just the other weekend when we were doing preparations for my birthday party, and the grass cutter guy came through. And I remember what he said. He said, I don't want to know what step leads to what step. What's the end plan? So let's talk about the end plan for this project. As you guys have seen, we're in the construction process of the project. We've just cleared phase 1. Now we're headed to phase 2, where we are going to landscape the place, fence up, plant flowers. But let's fast forward through the other phases. The phases where we're going to build a duck pond. The phases where we're going to build the rabbit's place. Let's fast forward to the end. The end plan for this project is a forest cabin resort where guys can book the place at a rate per day for a certain number of days and have this whole place to themselves. Now, considering that this place is a forest, because I mean, from where I'm seated right now, without even standing, I can see my forest over there. Right there from the fence, going down up to the river, we have my dad's bluegum forest. Right from the fence again, coming up this way, up to this tree, my big brother Alan is planting some eucalyptus trees, so hopefully by the time we are opening up, the trees will be at a certain height. That's why I say that this place is in the middle of a forest. Now, without being said, we have to also consider that Mau Forest has wild animals, and that's why during phase 2 of fencing, we have put up measures to make sure that this place is private and, most importantly, safe for the guys who do. Some of the measures we've put in place, just to mention, when we're putting up the chain link fence all round, we'll dig up and kind of like bury some part of it so that the dog cannot dig and go underground. Another measure, along the flowers, maybe let's say 2 meters apart, we can put lemongrass and rosemary as snake repellents. With the tree house coming up right here where we're recording this, according to the design, it's a 5 by 5 meter, 29 feet high tree house with the capacity to accommodate 6 people. And on the design, it's a log cabin. That's why I call this a forest cabin. Finally, why I call this a resort is because of its capability of hosting small events. As you guys have seen, right next to the hammock, we have the compound, and once the planted grass and walkways are installed, it will become rather clearer. But that's where the tents will be. In terms of the number of people this place can hold during an event, for now, I'm not really sure. We'll definitely know once the place is operational. But my estimation is 150 to 200 people. This is because during my birthday party the other weekend, my guest list was 56, and we barely even filled up this upper part. For small events like, let's say, a wedding reception, a birthday party, a family gathering, a capacity of 200 people is most likely to be enough. On to the next question. Guys have been asking what's the purpose of the farm in the chill spot. Keeping the ducks and the dog is basically for scenery. Let me give you guys a scenario. So let's say you're at the Chillspot, your phone is ringing, you're about to get a call. The place I'd suggest someone to take the call at is maybe just taking a stroll by the duck pond, so that you take the call, but at the same time you enjoy the refreshing scenery of seeing a duck swim. So keeping the ducks and the dog is for scenery. Rabbit keeping, on the other hand, is a business in itself. It will actually be the first thing we'll be working on during phase 3 of the project. And here's what I'm hoping for in regards to rabbit keeping. While I go about my way hustling to get money to fund this project, there is a business on the ground generating money to fund things like the overhead tank we put there, the electric main gate we're going to install over there, etc. We started this project in March 2020, and I will be posting the other phases periodically, so subscribe to get notified when I do so. The first link in the description is about the Hammock, its features and the construction process, that is from day 1 to the last. So if maybe you're interested to know how many days it took me to build, the steps I took, or if you're interested to build it yourself, click the link and watch. Thank you so much for watching till the end. See you guys on my next video. And cut.
Da, 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 da. It's the one and only Digo Double G. Snoop Dogg. Da, 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 da. You know I'm hopping with the D.R.E.
Yeah. You know the West Coast is back for all you suckers.
Time to head out.